Greetings, friends and foes, and welcome back to Roll or Die Finale Part 1.
It's time to play the game! That's it.
As of last episode, having conquered your fights with the Twin Blades, having found that your trusted and well-valued ally, Rain, has had to make a deal with the devil of her own and a mysterious agreement she made with Baratax, which Baratax as well, speaking of the old devil, you also witnessed a conversation between him and the terrifying half-dragon Shurunkar, where Baratax was taken to task for not having delivered the druid. But Baratax, playing Shurunkar off a little bit, gave you, the party, the opportunity to take that final last giant heroic step of saving Qua Dora Isle, having one last 24-hour grace period to be in a place at the docks of the port city of Vipora to ambush Shurunkar before he can dock and unload his armies to wipe out and murder everybody on the island and let it sink beneath the waves even perhaps. So you have all made your preparations. You all leveled up your characters.
Hey.
You all took a much needed long rest.
Yes.
And have gathered yourselves at the dockside, seeing that the first detachment of kobolds have deployed at the docks and are beginning to march towards the entrance to the city proper. So coming down from the hillside above where you saw it to taking your positions at the dockside, it may have given you all several moments to share words or quickly refresh memories amongst each other about where you've been, about the way that your characters have grown together. Does anybody have anything in the front of their minds that they would be discussing with each other before they reach the docks and deal with these draconic interlopers about to assault Qua Dora Isle?
So just for clarification, we are on the docks and we're watching them pull up, or have they already landed?
They have popped off the boats that they sailed
But
in
we're
on.
like going back in time a little bit, right? To like
I'm giving
as
you,
we're walking.
I'm allowing to rewind a little bit for you guys to have conversations before you arrive on these piers at the wharf.
I don't think it's a very good idea that we stay at the very front of the piers. Maybe we should let them come to us. That sounds like a sound battle mind. No?
I can try take them out before they get here, but Xavier, what other... Did you say you tried to rally forces for us?
I believe I did, but we need to clear the ports before they can. We can use their ships to get to Shurunkar, I believe.
We need to get out before he comes closer in. I think that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
we usually have a strategy, so Crash, you can just go mess them up as one would
Crash.
say.
Crash.
Crash. Go crash them up, and then we can take them out from back here, and then Sully, you can hang out.
Sully would have liked to take 10 minutes to do her ritual Tensor's floating disc, if you will allow.
Lovely.
And then, so there's like a floating disc floating behind her, believe it or not.
Is that like was that like a 10-foot disc?
Oh, so it's 3 feet in diameter and 1 inch thick.
Alrighty.
That floats 3 feet above the ground in an unoccupied space of 4.
Yeah, grab this token and just have it upside down like that, and then that can represent your disc when you want to
So
use
it's, it always stays like 20 feet away from me. So like wherever I move, it will just follow me 20 feet behind. So I'll just leave that there for now. And
Sure.
And do you control that during a bonus action on your turn?
so it just follows me. I can't like move it willy-nilly.
Oh, so it doesn't have independent. Yeah, gotcha.
What's the point of it that?
Well, that's what I mean. So, but if like someone's in the water like drowning, it might be something for them to hold on to. So I didn't burn a spell slot. We'll just see if it comes in handy.
It's like a load bearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not, probably the most familiar with Shurunkar in this room. But do we know if he has any resistances that he may call?
I imagine. Wait, is this?
Wait, should
You
we
know
roll
more
it?
about him.
Yeah, anybody that wants to think on that, roll your choice of either Arcana or Nature.
Nature. Look, What the? Oh, well, I don't want to do that. I've got 0 for both.
This one to both.
Why am I bad at nature?
Okay.
First roll of the finale.
Ah, nice.
First roll.
Guidance.
Oh, that's a D4, yeah?
Yeah.
12.
5 total.
Gotcha. You know fucking nothing about half dragons, except you remember that he's got black scales because you've seen him before.
Yes.
Total?
Hey.
Yeah, you've never fought a half dragon before, so why would you even be interested?
Oh, he's a
I know I just said I don't know anything about him, but I did roll a 60.
Nice, kid, right?
12.
12? All
I
right.
know the most about him.
When you hear Xavier make a mention of the fact that, this guy, the Shurunkar, is a half dragon that has black scaling, right? A couple of things kind of click together in your mind as you remember some talk amongst the other lieutenants of the militiamen that you, for a time, worked alongside when you were an employee of these Cardunian invaders. And they talked of the fact that all these kobolds, they run around with their orange scales, but they're nothing like the black half-dragon Shurunkar. And from the other kind of conversations that you overheard from these other lieutenants of the militiamen talking amongst themselves, you learned a few things that come back to you in that half-dragons are different from Dragonborn, in that Dragonborns, it's in the name, they're actually born, they have actual parents, right? But half-dragons are created. They are spawned in magical and alchemical rituals, and they are always created by a real, actual full dragon. Generally, the more powerful ones are the ones that have that kind of magical know-how and influence to do it. So it makes sense to you. Shurunkar, a black half-dragon, has been created by a black dragon, must be adult or ancient, and black dragons are known for having acid as their element, because that is the element of black dragons. You could very reasonably deduce that he would have resistances against acid kind of damage.
I'm pretty sure from my histories and my learning that you have to be careful of their 8 arms. Okay, black dragons are known for having 8 arms. Yes.
Are they?
So when we see him, just he might have a lot of swords.
He doesn't have 8 arms. I mean, that sounds cool, but that's not what we're doing with here.
Perhaps 6 of them were cut off then.
Maybe. We can do that.
With his condition, you were afflicted once also.
Yeah.
Were there anything that could help us?
He had a poisonous, venomous bite. I'm not very well versed in this, but
No, but did it affect you in fighting in any way?
not really. It was only when he bit me when he had me pinned down that he
So
actually
bites,
did
does
anything.
he?
So yeah,
Correct.
he didn't necessarily, well, not that I saw, spew any sort of poison or acid or whatever the hell's going on, but he definitely probably has some sort of resistance to it, I would imagine. But he does have 2 arms, I believe, not 8. I can clarify that.
Okay.
You remember he does indeed have 2 arms, 2 legs, and 2 massive wings.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 2 arms, 2 legs, and 2 massive wings.
Wings.
Yeah, wings like, dragon ones.
Been waiting to someone to meet me in the air.
I'll pay good money to see that.
How much?
Probably more than you have.
20 gold says that I fight him in the air.
20 gold says that you fight him in the air. I mean, tell you what, I don't really want to necessarily bet on it just in case you die, but I'll give you 10 gold if you manage to fight him in the air.
Done.
Yeah, I'll do that. Why not?
When Xavier says just in case you die, I think Sully just remembers what we're about to do.
Yeah.
It's like, we all know what we're going in for.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a scrap. We've done this before. We'll come out on top.
Yeah.
We've won every fight that we've come across, so this won't be any different.
Yeah. All right.
Have faith. The Lord of Light protects us.
Yes. Let's.
I'm sensing very
Drinking
different vibes over this side of the door.
Yeah. No. We got this. We got people at our.
I don't
At our
understand why they're
back,
so
we have a
worried.
plan going on. It's something. It's
So,
something.
first point of call, we have to clear this dock.
Oh, yes.
Get it done so we can get our reinforcements in the water.
And it's protect Qua Dora at all costs.
Yes.
Remember why we're fighting.
So you're all about to step foot onto the wooden docks of Vipora.
I would like to clarify one more thing as well. In terms of the people that I've inspired and stuff.
Your musical number.
My musical number, yeah.
I think you need to
You
sing it
inspired
again.
them through
Hard
song.
to forget that one. Going into this fight, do I know exactly where they coordinate themselves, or we're just kind of going to go there and they're going to follow? Like,
They told you that they were going to be here at the docks to back you up.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
As this first wave of kobolds has deployed and is advancing, looks like the townspeople are running a bit late, at the very least, but they haven't yet arrived.
Okay. Right. All right. Good to know. All right.
We don't have time to wait.
Yeah, we don't have time to wait. We can take these bastards on. Hopefully they'll join us in no time, fingers crossed, but we don't really have any options.
One last thing as well is that we've faced creatures and beings before that have resistances to things that aren't necessarily of the arcane nature. And I take out my silver sword. I'm waving it around really. Who here doesn't have anything which is magical?
I got this one.
Yes.
That's pretty magical, I think.
Dank blade.
Yeah, that's it.
yes.
That's it.
I have my father's bow.
Yes, your bow. And what a fine bow it is. Yes.
Can't have
No
it.
one wields bows the way you do, Owen.
Thank
I stare at him longingly for a second.
I'm fully avert. Like I see he's looking at me, just averting eye gaze.
And Sully?
My staff isn't magical per se, but when I cast Shillelagh, I think it becomes magical.
Yeah, spells,
totally.
spell damages.
Very good then. I think we are as prepared as we can be.
Yeah. Say that again.
Well, if this is the last time I see you, it hasn't been a pleasure.
Right before we, I guess, go into initiative, I'm going to give Sully guidance.
Lovely. Before everybody, well, as everyone's taking their steps onto the wooden docks here, I will get everybody to roll a quick perception check, just for the scene here, please.
Perception.
One thing I'm good at.
Next bed.
You can use the guidance here if you wish, or you can bypass this one.
Well.
21.
Oh, actually.
8.
You just get an accurate count of these kobolds, but no other extra detail.
14. Total.
14, nice.
Sorry, what the 19.
19, nice. And
Oh, wait, did
21.
you use your guidance?
Gotcha.
No.
All right.
Okay, I'll
so
use my
No, it's okay, it's okay.
No.
the two of you notice that firstly you get an accurate count. There are 7 of these kobolds that have stepped off these boats. They certainly look much better outfitted, and they appear to be moving in much more effective and a much more highly trained manner. And you realise that you're dealing with kobolds that are going to be a bit of a more significant issue. They could be considered like Shurunkar's personal Praetorian Guard in a way, right? And amongst these various weaponries, you see one carrying what would be a great sword, sized for a kobold. A couple that are wielding crossbows. One's got a dagger in each hand. And then another that is just carrying a staff, and you're worried about what that might mean.
Yep.
So then the other thing that all 3 of you notice then is that these barrels that are scattered around the docks as well are marked with red paint with the rune that indicates explosive. Most things that are marked with explosives are generally set off with flame. Sully, with your 17, I'm glad that went from 14 to 17. Because there's one other thing that you notice as you look over these kobolds that are beginning to march their way down those docks. That one with the staff that you see from the very back of the group.
Wanker.
A wanker with a big chunk missing out of his left ear. Quite a familiar looking kobold that you may remember from episode...
If I get his name right, can I get inspiration? Nah, that's fine.
Maybe.
No,
Let's
I
see
wrote
if you
it
get
down
right.
last
I'm
week,
interested now.
No, because I think I wrote it down last time, so...
All right.
It's
Well,
cheating.
you do
Crusode
recognise...
or something. I can't even read my handwriting.
So close, man.
Crusode?
Say it. Finish the word.
Crusode?
Nah,
Crusode?
you're wrong. You're wrong, damn it. Creesock.
Okay.
But so close. You recognise Creesock, a kobold that at once upon a time had been a little bit too impolite to Miss Sullivan and paid the price, which is why he's missing a big chunk out of his left ear. But you recognise him as they begin to march towards the docks. How do you guys want to deal with this situation as they begin to take steps?
I think we fight our way through as quickly as possible, even if it means dodging just to get to where we need to be. We don't need to be here. We need to be where Shurunkar is.
Yeah, well, we need to clear the docks and make sure that the other people can move their ships through here, and this seems like a place where we need to make sure they're all set up ready to go. But yeah, it can't cause too much damage to the ports here, I believe.
How far away is the main ship? Like, can we see it from the docks?
A
Like,
few hundred feet
okay,
out
so
in
it's
the water.
way out. Great.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well outside your longbow range.
600 and.
Don't even try it. I'm watching you.
Yeah.
Do we have, maybe this is too much information, but do we have, it's going to be X number of rounds for the ship to get here? Like, or can you just let us know how close it keeps getting? Because, like, I don't want to waste too much time on the docks.
So what you're telling me is that you are keeping a scanning eye.
Yeah.
out. Roll another perception check for me, please.
Guidance.
All of us?
Yeah, anybody that's looking out to the distant scene of the
I'm
warship.
gonna
and-
guide. I'm gonna guide Owen.
Not 20.
Is that
Nice.
just an extra D4?
Not
20!
Why are you turning out
So
20s?
I
Come
only
on,
got
yeah,
a
yeah.
9, so...
Come on.
Roll the d4 as well, and then add your perception.
The two of you that have looked out to the water and got those nat 20s, what did Crush get?
5.
Alright, so just the two of you. The other two.
Longingly
Crash
looking at Owen
and,
again.
Crash's wings are in my face.
Crash and Sully, yeah, you get battered by feathery wings on one side, and
sorry.
Crash, you're kind of surprisingly, because you're a Lathander boy, you're blinded by the reflection of the sunlight off the water because this is noon, right?
Oh, it's so glorious! Oh.
But the two of you, Owen and Xavier, managed to look past the sunlight shining off the water and are able to see silhouettes. Firstly, of the warship, which is like a sizable distance out, and it looks like the boat is also oriented perpendicular to the docks. You're looking at the side of the boat, not the front of it. So that means it's not moving towards the docks.
Yeah, right.
At least not yet. But you also see the silhouettes of more boats like this size here. A scattering of maybe 5 or 6 that may arrive in 5 minutes, 10 minutes time.
Okay, great.
And then beyond those, smaller, because they're even further away, a scattering of boats that are too numerous to count.
Right. Oh shit. Okay. On the horizon, we got a fleet incoming. Yeah, we should have expected this. I mean, yeah,
He
fair
wasn't
enough.
bluffing.
Can anyone set off those barrels with fire? Is that something that we can do?
With my bow and arrow, do I have to have something specific to set one on fire, or?
If you have like a tinderbox or
one of those.
something like that, if you have torches in your inventory, you would need other things in there to light your torches. So yeah, you could set up you could use a bonus action or a full action, to set up a flaming arrow. That could be a thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you my tinderbox. Here, take it.
Great, yeah. Yeah, I've got tinderbox and torch.
So in that case, are you going to begin preparing a flaming arrow? Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Then we
well,
will need to enter initiative now. Then.
Right before we go into initiative, then I'm gonna hold my my little necklace of Lathander and mutter a few personal, prayers, and I'm gonna cast bless on you three.
What does that
Yeah,
mean?
what does it do?
It means
Thank you.
you
What
get so you watch my eyes kind of ever so quickly just gold, they glow, and then all three of you feel a kind of warm sensation
Get this on your get these on
tickling
your,
all
please.
three of you. This is something I only do with my friends.
My special friend.
You get 1d4 to every attack roll, and save.
Is this a concentration?
It is a concentration.
1 plus.
1d4 to every attack roll and save.
Oh my god.
How long does that last?
10 rounds.
Or until you cast something else.
Oh, until I drop
Yeah.
my concentration.
Also, with all the incoming people from the
Have
on
you
the
got
horizon,
concentration over there, Mikey?
I do.
It's a big dog.
it might be worthwhile saving the explosives until more of them rock up, because we take these people down. There's definitely going to be a lot more.
All right, initiative time. As Owen lifts his bow and Crash begins to whisper his divine incantation. Does anybody speak Draconic?
No.
No. Then one of these kobolds hisses and yips in their own draconic language. And the crossbow dudes raise them immediately, and you know that battle is kicking off. Initiative rolls, everybody. Did anybody get an initiative of 20 or more?
None of us?
That is an 11.
Anybody get between 15 and 20?
Oh fuck.
Wow. Between 10 and 15.
Yeah. 11.
12.
12, 11.
Okay.
Can I get you to roll again for me, please,
I'm
Sol?
going first, apparently. Wait, who's rolling again?
Let's
Me?
do it.
Yes, please.
Just a straight 20?
Straight roll, yeah.
I like to think that all of you
6.
guys.
We just spent all on me like, are we starting? They just saw us.
Sully.
Who got 11?
I got 11.
You got 11. Can I get you guys to roll a d20?
12.
12.
Are we talking initiative?
Just
or
on the dice.
Yeah, just 12.
It just says 2 on the time.
All right. What was your total crash?
6. I rolled in that one.
All right. At the top of the round, so Sully,
Oh,
you
yeah.
are the
Shit, I was
first
supposed to
to
be
act.
thinking about what I was supposed to do.
Before all of them.
Before,
Oh, wow.
Well, I
yeah,
got
we're off to a
nothing-
slow
we
start.
had to do a roll off.
Looks like everyone is.
Because we tied, but Sully beat me on the roll off.
I'm going to
And,
Eldred Blast.
Huge surprise.
Oh,
So you're
actually,
gonna what,
I was going to Eldritch Blast, but I actually don't think I'm close enough.
Yeah, you get 120 feet.
That's a lot of food.
You're sweet, dude.
I think 120 feet's like the entire board almost.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to move. I can move through
Yeah.
this guy.
1, 2, 3.
I'm just gonna- Probably not great to stand next to that barrel, but anyway, I'm
I
gonna
won't
do
shoot it.
it. They could shoot it. I'm just gonna that one right there.
Gotcha. We're going to call him Kobold number 1.
Number 1. Ooh, that's a 16.
16 will hit.
Great. How do I do this again?
So first
Remember
up,
to
roll
always
your
use
damage.
your d4s as well for attack rolls.
Oh yes, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you've
I've been like hashtag blessed right now.
Okay, so 9, 12 force damage, and
Love it.
2 cold damage.
All right, for a total of 14.
Yep.
Are you going to send him back?
Absolutely love
Oh
it.
yeah.
So repelling blast, you can push him 10 feet directly away from
Yeah, I'm gonna
you.
do that.
All right. So that Eldritch Blast. Now, what kind of damage did you say you did? Cold?
Force and then 2 cold.
All right. So the icy blast crackles out and hits this kobold right in center mass, and he shrills in pain as he gets blown back and lands. Doesn't quite get blown off the docks, but is blown back to that spot there. Gets back to his feet, and you see him shake off the crackling frost from the front of the leather armor that he's wearing. But he gets back up and looks almost still fully functional, and looks as if he's getting ready to charge back in again. And then
As
you see
a-
this dude
My bestie.
further in the back look over and see you, and a sense of recognition comes across his face. But still your turn.
I'll use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh on my staff, and that's it.
All right. Did you get a second Eldritch Blast though,
No.
as part of the attack action
Is that?
at level 5?
Yes, I do have 2 beams.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna beam. Can I choose? Can I do different targets?
Yeah. Yep.
Say again.
Can I do different targets?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna beam Scotty.
Number 2.
Yep.
Gotcha. Rock with that spell attack roll, please.
Why do you know more about my character than I do?
Because he's good.
I know everything all the time.
Oh, I can do a
Look at
D4. Oh my god. We're gonna kill. I know you did. You literally did.
I know
But
everything all
was
the
like,
time.
no, I don't.
Flashbacks to episode 1 when I gave you all the wrong cunning actions.
I know we can go back to that. That's fine by me.
Ah, 17 plus 4.
That'll hit, absolutely. Let's start with that damage.
1d10 plus 3. 6.
A total or a plus?
Yeah,
anything?
no, total.
All right.
Of force. And then he gets pushed 10 foot back.
Sure does. Splash as he ends up in the water over here. Floats to the surface again, and you see him stare over with angry, glowing red kobold eyes as he begins to scramble his way back towards the sides of the dock.
Bro's pissed.
So those two rapid fire, Eldritch Blasts crackle out and hit their targets, and then the sorceress kobold at the back looks over and he screams out at you. You'll never bully those of us draconic bloodlines ever again!
Oh, he doesn't.
And
know.
he will start.
He doesn't know what's about to happen.
Does he know?
Bully.
And then he
Should've
holds
stood
out his
next to that
staff
fucking barrel.
in Sully's direction, but not quite directly at Sully,
Yeah,
and aims at the barrel
Yeah.
right next to Sully,
Yeah.
and casts Scorching Ray. So the first ray
Dead in the first round.
of 3 will go towards the barrel. Mm-hmm. Then he sweeps the staff to the side, and then he will attempt a scorching ray at Crash and a scorching ray at Xavier.
Thank God.
Okay, the barrel will be hit.
Freaking Lizzie
Crash, armor class off. Never mind, that's going to
Oh
miss.
yeah, I don't get to roll anything.
Xavier, armor class.
It's gonna miss.
Can I roll a
It
dex?
is going to miss. So the
Like a
barrel
dex
is the
save
only
or
thing
something?
gets hit. Sorry?
Can I roll a dex save?
Yeah, you and Owen are going to roll dex saves.
Where do you have D4?
For all intents and purposes, a fireball erupts
Wait, is that
from
to-
the
oh, that's
the
just an
flammable powder
Attacks
of
and
that,
saves.
that barrel.
Barrel. Dex is +1.
Plus D4.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, my love.
Is 25 high enough?
What did I say? My
Up to
+1?
Wait, do you say 25? Sure. I hope so.
What did you get?
25.
Okay, so what was the saving throw you got?
25.
Nice.
21.
Love it. You both pass. So you take half damage, which means a total of 15 fire damage.
Both
as
of us?
a
Your face.
I
as that
would've, like-
fireball erupts,
I'm
immolating
dying.
you both
I'm actually dying.
in a sphere of this flaming powder that just erupts
I'm
all
dying.
over you,
I'm
all over you
dying.
guys, as you are both within the 20 feet diameter.
It's a good fireball.
Can you someone pass me that barrel as that disappears?
We used to like you, Mike.
These guys begin to run forwards.
Okay, we actually can't hang out here too long because I'm gonna die here. We need to
Well-
get to Shurunkar.
Yeah.
This guy has to use 10 feet to get back up to there. So 10, 15, 20, 30.
Oh my god.
And these guys, so 5, 10, 15.
As this happened, I just see that Crash is gonna go, Owen.
Can you please put him, he's not going to get all the way to Xavier because he can't do a second diagonal, but can you push him there for me, please? And this guy will get right behind him. So they've dashed and they are done where they are.
They covered ground so much quicker than I thought they would.
5, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20.
We could just skip this whole thing and just go,
All right,
go
so
back.
those guys run
go
up.
to the ship.
Let's just go home, guys.
So the only two kobolds that can do anything else now are the crossbow guys. One's going to take a shot at Xavier, one's going to take a shot at Crash.
15 hour class.
Xavier's going to get missed, and Crash is going to get missed as well.
Oh, chilling.
Fucking hell, lift your game, kobolds. All right, Owen, over to you, sir, and Xavier, you're on deck afterwards.
First off, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the Lizzie Whiz.
Lizzie Whiz.
Number one. Number one.
Yeah, Lizzie Whiz 1.
No, Lizzie Whiz is actually
Nine.
number 7. He's special.
He's not.
On my notes, he's special.
Not in my heart.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You blew me up. I'm so glad I got a good dex. And then, yeah, I'm just going to take one first shot. Yeah, take one shot at him.
Uh-huh.
Which,
Oh, that's a hit.
yeah, so 18 plus 3 plus 9.
That's a
30?
Jesus.
Yeah,
Just made it. Just
Just
got,
made it.
almost exactly what I was looking for.
great. So 1d8 plus a d6.
You see that as you take that shot, he holds up a hand and he uses his reaction to cast shield, and your arrow just goes straight
Oh
through
man, you burned his reaction as well.
it. Yeah.
Shit.
No worries.
Oh, wait, it actually did.
Yeah, yeah, you
Oh,
still hit. So
Thank
give
God.
the
I don't
damage.
know how things work.
I'm not speaking in another language now, am I? Right? Okay.
No. I'm too stressed. I take things literally. Cool. So that is an 8 plus 4, 12 damage. And I'm gonna.
He's with that shot. That shot goes right through the center of his guts,
Yeah.
and he shrill, yips out in pain, and he's almost bloodied as a result of that hit.
Okay. And then I'm gonna take just another shot at him. So that is a 14.
A 14 will
hit?
not hit.
Okay, great.
That's when the shield mattered, and that arrow gets turned aside. So he's looking very rough. He's almost bloodied, not quite, after that hit.
Great.
Any movement from Owen?
I'm just gonna
Or
move.
bonus actions?
Yeah,
Oh no, bonus action.
Hunter's Mark was my.
All right, so we've got 2 wet and slightly damaged sword and shield kobolds, and we've got 1 very rough-looking sorcerer kobold. So now Xavier's up, and Crash, you're on deck.
I'm gonna move past Crash just so my tanky boy can be copping it. So I'll go 5,
Bodyguard mode
10,
activate.
15. Yeah, is what I'm gonna be doing. So I'm gonna stand in between the boys here, and then I'm still gonna take a. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Totally.
With I'm gonna use my main action and bonus action to do the quick,
Love it.
the double shot. Just so taking cover, but still standing it back.
Totally. So
yeah.
roll that D20 for us.
Yeah.
You also have Bless. Don't even bother. That is going to miss.
yeah.
So right on to your second one.
Cool. And with the 4.
Oh, crit.
nat 20.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Crit.
critical hit.
Let's do it. Let's
First
do it.
critical hit
It
of the
also applies slowed with the weapon mastery to that guy as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's slowed as well.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Take every dice that you were going to roll for hitting him with a crossbow,
Yep.
and you roll that damage twice and add it all, add it all up.
Okay, let's double on the dice here.
This is when you
Plus
wish it
4.
had been a sneak attack.
And it also, it's plus 4.
No, just for attack
Okay,
rolls.
I got raw attack rolls. Right, gotcha. Yeah.
So this guy's going to
Cool.
be number
Lovely.
4. 3. He's
All
going to be
right,
number 3.
7 on the first one, and then we got 7 there. So
Ooh.
but that's plus 4 as well for those.
So 14 plus 4,
Yeah,
which is 18.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
That makes sense.
Nice, good shit.
That
Right.
is-
Oh yeah, I'll take that.
So that dude, as he takes that crossbow dart to the neck, almost gets knocked off his feet, and you see blood begin to spurt. And he's almost bloodied, much like the sorcerer guy, and looking rough as a result of that one. Bonus actions of any kind.
The bonus was.
Oh, the
double
rapid fire shot.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. I can have another one if you want.
Let me think about that. I'll get back to you on the next turn. Crash, over to you. Sully, you're on deck.
Cool. Seeing that, I'm gonna go. I was just gonna get right over to this dude. And I'm two-handing, just trying to cleave through him twice.
Love it.
See
Let's
what
have
we
that
can do.
D20 rolls.
Yes, sir. 16 to hit.
That'll do it.
Nice. And the second hit is more than that.
I'm going to need a photo.
It's like
So
19.
those-
19
Nice.
to hit.
So the long sword,
Yep.
held in 2 hands, cleaving through any leather armor defenses he's got. So let's have all that damage.
Yep, cool. Oh, that's not nice. Wow, that's really not nice. 4 plus. That was only 10 points of damage for 2 hits.
He's well bloodied now after that.
On the
We're
second
either
hit,
of-
I might apply a divine smite. for
Yeah,
the
I was
second
about to
hit, I
ask if
think.
they were smites. Yeah.
So we got 2d8s. You and you. Come on, baby. Come on now. 6 radiant
Alright.
damage.
So as that long sword cleaves through, first hit almost takes his arm off at the shoulder, and one of those sword arms becomes almost useless. The second one stabs right through the sternum, and then inside, boom, the explosion of radiant light as Divine Smite goes off, and like a high-pitched howling of agony comes out of this kobold, and he begins to scream and jabber and yip in the draconic language that you cannot understand, but you recognise someone begging for mercy when you hear it. Any other movements?
Yeah, I'm gonna. These 2 squares are next to each other, aren't they?
They are, yes.
Cool. So I'm gonna see that old mate's almost done. Then I'm gonna try and shield bash homie here.
Nice.
So that's a strength save of 14.
Alright. The shield manifests on your arm as you swing that shield out and clock this kobold. But he braces that great sword against the shield that swings out, and he manages to make that strength saving throw and does not get pushed or pushed prone.
All right, sweet. I'm just gonna yell out, we might have a problem here.
How have we done it again? She's off by herself.
Any
not our
other
fault.
movement?
That's it. Is that
All right, over to Sully.
Great.
And kobolds, you're on deck.
We can't stay here. We need to get to Shurunkar. And that's mostly because when she took that hit, she's like lost a lot of HP, so we can't see. And then I'm gonna yell out to Crash and say, wait, I'm gonna yell to these 2 and say, use the disc. Crash can fly me to the ship. You guys get on the disc.
You wanna run?
Bro, if I get one more hit, I'm pretty much dead.
Ah.
So,
Probably how that way.
all right. Well, if you don't want to like do it, you don't have to do it. But I'm going to go this way, just in case he wants to fly me. I'm gonna there, and then the disc is like there, and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast again. I'm gonna do one on this guy, and then I'm gonna do one on this guy.
Nice. All right. First one, roll attack on the greatsword one.
It's
15
16 plus 3.
Yes, that'll hit.
Wait,
Just
15
roll
plus.
attack on the other one now as well.
So 18.
Oh, even better.
Natural 19.
25.
Yes. Okay, so both hit. Let's first up with the damage on the greatsword guy, who is number 4.
1d10 is this one.
Push the dog away.
6 force damage,
Nice.
and he's pushed back 10
He
feet.
certainly is.
Push back 10 feet.
Put him, right in the corner up against those docks. Nice.
Sweet.
And
Nice.
then that one,
Number
Ooh.
1.
10 force and 2 cold.
Hell yeah.
And he's
Nice. Back in the water as well.
doink.
When he gets blown back, you notice that significant chunks of his armor are beginning to freeze solid and break off. And when he bobs to the surface, he's moving a lot slower. So the Eldritch
Nice.
Blast hasn't necessarily caused any bleeding wounds, but you recognize him as bloodied now. Dude over there just looks pissed off and pretty fresh still. Any other movements or any
That's
bonus
it.
actions?
We need to wait till reinforcements arrive. I have to be here when they get here.
All right. Kobold turn. First up, guy with the daggers. 1 attack come and crash his way.
Cool.
2 attacks come and crash his way, sorry, because he's got two swords. Armor class.
18.
Two attacks strike the breastplate and are turned away by the strength of the armor.
You just stand there.
Sorceress Kobold, Kreesok himself,
Minus 10 feet.
20. We'll look across, and he only has eyes for Sully. And he
You
will
guys are all
cast.
bunched together. So cute.
Does he
Yeah.
barritax?
Yeah.
He
What does he
casts
think he is?
Fire Bolt now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He doesn't cast anything as good as Shield.
I warned
or
you
Fire
that I was going to
Scorching
die,
Ray.
and now I'm going to die.
What's your armor class, please?
13.
All right, so the Firebolt does hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be
rid of mage armor.
2 fire damage. As a,
used to, didn't you?
Just 2?
You see a guttural and rasping kobold draconic language incantation be spoken, but then like a pissy little firebolt just comes out of the end of his staff
So much build up on
and
that.
it singes the side of your knee a little bit.
You said 2, didn't you?
2
Yeah.
as the dice work against me.
Times 50.
All right, maybe we're okay.
The 2 crossbow dudes have a look across and they see Xavier with his crossbow, and they begin to believe that Xavier is a threat. So 2 crossbow shots coming Xavier's way.
Should already know.
What's your armor class, please?
15, which misses.
1 hit. So one of these crossbows hits.
Yeah.
And you are going to take 5 piercing damage.
I can do that.
And those crossbow guys stay where they are. Great sword dude. Is he slowed? It's these
One
guys
of
that
them
are.
was, one, no,
Oh,
one
the
of them was
greatsword.
slowed because
I
he...
slowed this guy with the crossbow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That's all I know,
Okay,
yeah.
so he is going to need to use. He just loses 10 feet of movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has to use 10 to get back onto the docks, and then 5 to diagonal to get up to crash, and then he is going to swing a great sword, 1 attack,
Dang it.
crash, and miss.
Hey.
Lathanta's really looking out for you, man. I haven't rolled higher than 5 on the dice against you yet.
Nice.
Now, sword and shield boys. So this guy, 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30. 5, 10,
Jesus.
15.
Oh, he's using his.
Can you push him up to next to Owen, please? Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
And this guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I really don't
And
like
then
that.
next to that guy.
There?
But yeah, that'll do. But they've dashed, so no
Yep.
attacks.
Got
Now it is over to Owen. Xavier's on deck.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna. If I this could go poorly for me. Oh no, I've got friends. Will
Imagine
yeah
being afraid of kobolds.
no. So with
They're
the
a lot
way
smaller than
that
they look.
with the way that like disadvantage for when people are in your thing? Is that only when you're attacking the people who are close to you? So, like, if I took a shot at him, would I be disadvantaged with the longbow?
Yeah, because you're threatened by having people within 5 feet of you.
You got swords?
I got swords. Yeah, I'm just going to take my swords out and go for... Who's the most fucked up looking one?
Number 1, which is the guy that is right next to you, like
Yeah.
closest to me.
Cool. Well,
He's looking the worst of all the kobolds.
Great.
So far.
I'm going to take a, first swing at him.
So
well,
you're
yeah,
shooting number 1 though. You're stabbing number 1.
so that
Is
is
a hit? Congrats.
12. Yeah, so 19.
So that's all it took.
A 19.
So that is, fuck me. That's a 6 piercing damage.
Not as good.
Nice.
How's he looking?
So close to down.
Well, that makes me sad. So I'm
you
gonna.
don't know if he could take another hit like that.
I'm gonna take another hit like that.
Are you?
Yeah. 18.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
That's it. That's the hit.
Oh yeah. That is a.
At some point,
Oh,
I feel like we've forgotten
not
that
that
you've
one.
got some funky Gloomstalker damage nonsense.
Not doing that. So that's 10.
All right. So for first blood on the field, tell us how you do this one in, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As he's running toward me, I just want to kneel down and just slice at his leg and want him to fall into the water.
Splash as he goes down, along with his sword and his shield and all the other loot that he might have been carrying. Please give me the mini. Rest in peace,
Bye-bye.
Jeremiah.
And then for
That was second attack.
now, yeah, I've got a question
You
about.
can attack again.
Huh?
You can attack again.
No,
with your
I
swords.
have.
That was 2 attacks.
Yeah, but
That
he's dual wielding short swords, so
Yeah,
you can
so-
bonus action.
Bonus action. Yeah, you get 1 bonus action stab now.
Yes, cool. Plus my is that plus the D?
Still with bless, yeah.
Love it. That is
Hashtag blessed.
12 plus 7, so 19.
Yes, that'll hit.
Great. And then I
powers through the shield that he tries to raise to block the sword.
Yeah, great. So that is 4.
Love it. So he takes a nasty wound to the left shoulder, and he doesn't look happy about it, but he's still reasonably fresh.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna just
Taking some
move
movement.
around to here, so I'm still within his.
Yep. Wonderful. Xavier, you're up. Crash on deck.
All right. So small guy's definitely bloodied as well. Right.
Daggers dude is
Daggers
bloody,
dude.
for sure.
Okay, cool. And
Looking
the
very rough.
greatsword guy, is he?
Greatsword guy's looking pretty fresh, man. He's taken
pretty fresh.
he's taken one hit.
I'm gonna charge with 2 of my daggers. One of them being the
Nice.
scary boy. Sorry for bumping you there. Take the, oh god, harder than it looks with the one eye. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Putting me right there. And I'm going to sneak attack, dual wield this guy.
Roll that attack for me. And you're also blessed, so you get the little
Yeah.
D4.
Okay, so that
I wish I
is
had something.
11 plus the 7 on that one, so 18.
18 does hit.
Okay, cool. Lovely. Let's get the D4 going. So that's 5 plus 1. So 6 on that one. There, yeah. And then also, I don't know if I can stack this with sneak attack. I've forgotten. But I also have weapon mastery when I can make an additional attack against a target creature if the first attack was made while wielding 2 light weapons.
Nice. Yeah, you
So
can
it's
do
the
that
first
now.
time I'm fighting this guy, so I do another attack on
So
top.
that first stab that gets through, it like goes in the other side of his neck, and it's a savage blow.
Yeah.
But he's still barely keeping on his feet. So the first attack does not finish him off.
Yeah. Okay,
So you
gotcha.
can do the weapon mastery one now.
Okay, cool. And that's the D20 with a +4. 19. Yeah,
Nice,
4,
that'll do
yeah,
it.
yeah, easy.
Roll that damage for me.
Yeah. 5.
That is enough to finish him off. That
alright, I'll take
5.
that.
So that same magic dagger
Yes.
arcs out, goes in, squish, in almost exactly the same part of the neck.
Yeah,
that
and the
you wanted
neck.
to
Yeah, I'm
before.
targeting his neck. Yeah.
You pull it out, and then the head just falls off the shoulders as you sever
lovely,
it
just
through. Now, it was 5 damage, yeah?
Yeah, just 5. Yeah.
All right. Have you taken any damage?
I have taken damage. Yes.
All right. So you get 5 hit points healed as the
Lovely.
the necrotic, maybe demonic energies that are powering this blade. Take that life force that you're robbing this kobold of, and that 5 hit points gets transferred to you. as 5 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
And that kobold falls to the ground dead.
Damn right he did.
Like, just like that.
He's
There
fine.
you go. Yep, I'm fine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you did say that.
Any other? Oh, that's all your movement. And so you've still got bonus action.
As a bonus action, you can expend a use of Bardic Inspiration, which I will, and rolling a Bardic Inspiration die, 1d6. Choose up to 3 creatures within 60 feet of yourself, which will be all 3 of you guys.
Gang.
Cool. So I'm going to roll this dice. Each of those creatures gains temporary HP equal to double the dice roll of this. So if I roll 6, we each gain 12 life temporarily.
Oh, come on. 6,
and
6.
then-
He's going to roll 6.
Yeah, and then I can use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks, which might be a nice. But that's a secondary thing. Let's roll 6. Watch this.
Come on, baby.
Hey, 6. All right, everyone. All 3 of
12
you.
temporary.
12
Does
temporary.
that mean
How
I
long
heal
does this
12?
last? Until
Just
long rest or
temporary.
something? Or an
No,
hour?
so
or-
that goes into temporary, and that goes first before you take more.
Say here.
We're going to say that you guys have got those
Lit.
temporary points until you lose them or until your long rest.
Yeah, lovely, lovely. And as I'm singing this tune, we've got these 3 little like music note-shaped daggers that are glowing, that wisp in the air and then just kind of float around the air and will home directly into each one of your hearts, and it will feel rather nice warm feeling
Oh,
when it
that's
hits you, and you'll be
nice.
filled with hype and energy and health.
I'm having a lot of fun imagining musical note-shaped daggers
Yeah, flying
that
in the
you
air.
summon and stab your teammates in the hearts with, and
Yeah.
it heals them.
But it's yeah, exactly.
You get to use some movement as a result as well, I
Yes, you can use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking, and so
believe. Each of the creatures can move, or just
each of
you?
those creatures gain 2, and then oh, hang on, yeah, sorry. And then can use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking
Lovely.
opportunity attacks. Oh, so,
So
on
you
you
guys
3, yeah.
can immediately use your reactions to move your movement speed now without,
Up to
without
its
attacks of
speed
opportunity.
without provoking opportunity attacks. Yeah. Okay.
So Crash, you go first.
I am happy where I am right now.
Nice. Sully?
I want to keep my reaction for if I need it.
I'm just gonna go there.
Alrighty. Owen.
Just gonna come.
Alright, solid turn, Xavier. Crash.
Cool. I'm gonna go.
Sully on deck.
Always amazes me how you find music in these moments.
And I'm gonna like try and just slash at the big dog again.
Nice, give us that roll.
Alrighty, mate. Let's go. Natural 19. Second
that'll hit.
one. 16 to hit.
Yes, both
Cool.
of those hit.
Bang, bang.
So tell me what this long sword, are you going double-handed again?
I'm going double-handed again. 10 plus 3. 13 for the first one. He's
Hang on, let me just math that now. Alright, yep, go on.
Second one is another 10.
Hell yeah, that's another 13, yeah?
No. Sorry, that was 10 total.
Oh, nice.
10 total.
He is so far beyond bloody, it ain't funny.
Sweet. All right,
And
then
it
I'm gonna.
feels like he couldn't take another, maybe one of those hits.
Awesome. I'm gonna then get my shield and just try and smack the dog again. This time, instead of pushing him back, I want to try and get him. Maybe I'm not gonna get him prone because you guys are ranged. I'm just gonna
Strength
push him
save.
back. 13.
He fails the strength save, so he could be pushed 5 or knocked prone.
I'm gonna push him 5,
Nice.
and then I'm gonna use my movement to fly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm in both of their grills.
Love it.
Lit.
All right.
That's my turn. I'm gonna, as he's flying back, I'm gonna go catch up to you two.
Great Sword guy's looking very, very rough now, just as rough as Sorcerer guy. Sully.
Great. Eldritch Blast.
Love it.
I'm
D4.
just gonna do one for now, just to see where that
Totally.
leaves me.
Nice.
15 plus 6.
Yes, that will hit.
I'll do his damage first, which is 4 plus 3. 7.
All right.
So,
So-
easy math.
Do you want to push him back as well? 10 feet?
Yep.
All right.
And then I'll give him 2
Crackle
cold damage
that
as
way.
well.
a further 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cold. He's still up.
So he is, but very slowly gets back to his feet after being pushed, looking like he couldn't take another hit.
All right,
like
I'm
he
gonna do
just
it again.
did.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, 6, 12.
12 does hit. He's not wearing. He's not wearing the leather armor that all the other
Let's
guys are wearing.
go.
Oh, 11 force.
Love it. I'm going to give you a moment here, because this is, after all, Kreesok, who you have a little bit of history with. Do you How would you say this his Creasock's final moments on this earth get played out?
I'm actually not going to say anything. I'm just going to do that thing that your parents do where you're just like disappointed. And he's just going to see
I
me
know the
just...
one.
Yeah.
So much worse.
Yeah, we all play D&D. All our parents do.
yeah.
As the cold damage envelops him, he freezes solid, and then he's overbalanced a little bit, so he topples and shatters into innumerable glass
Bye, bitch.
crystal ice shards.
Bye-bye.
And you get to move that now to another target.
It just takes a bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus action on your
Yeah,
turn,
like
is
on
it?
my turn. So like.
Yeah,
if-
right.
Yeah.
Bear that in mind then. Wait for that. All right, so it is now Kobold's turn. Oh, no, sorry.
Wait, I just want to move, that's all.
Moving and bonuses.
Just
Can you also shift along with Mr. Floating Disc Man? Love it. Kobold's turn. Owen, you're on deck. Can somebody shift Sword and Shield guy towards Owen?
No! How many?
He's
He'll
getting,
probably get
he's
all
getting
the way.
face,
In your grill,
face to
bruh.
face. Can someone push Greatsword Man towards Xavier, please?
Oh no!
I don't want to do that.
Zaves.
Um,
Zavy.
All right. So, Owen, short sword attack coming your way. Miss.
Yay!
Xavier, great sword attack coming your way.
15 for miss.
No, that was going to hit. That was great sword.
Great sword.
You take 9 slashing damage as that great sword manages to tear through one of the few unstained and untattered parts of your cloak that has suffered throughout all these combats so far over the last 48 hours.
9, you said?
9 total.
9.
And then these crossbow boys kind of put their crossbows aside for a sec, pull out daggers that they have in auxiliary,
Disadvantage.
and a couple of dagger attacks come and crash his way. Neither of them will hit. One of them is the highest that I've rolled against you so far, and still not enough.
What, 6?
The gold's a blessing.
Yeah, dude, Lord of
And-
Light is smiling on me right now.
He sure is. Unlike every other fight where I just keep wailing
It's
on you
true,
again
it's
and again.
true.
But now that you fight, now that the rest of the team is actually backing you up, it's like, okay, good, look how well things are going for
I
you.
should try disengage. That'll go well.
We're over to Owen now with Xavier on deck.
Yeah, great. I'm just going to, use my bonus action to mark
Love it.
him as hunted.
100.
And then, I'm just going to go for him with my short swords.
Nice.
And I have advantage on this because he's Vex. Well, I've got Vex.
Love it.
Yeah. So that, I'm not going to roll that again because that is a 28 to hit.
That'll do it.
Just roll again
crit.
just in case you crit.
could
yeah.
crit.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just
Actually, yeah, fair.
Thank you, everyone. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that 18 looks cocked, man.
Okay.
Ever so slightly, but it is.
No,
Oh well.
not using the
No
2.
crit this time.
D6 plus D6. That is a 7 plus 4, 11
Nice.
damage.
That's good.
How is
He
he?
is bloodied now.
Cool. I'm going to use
He's
my
just over the line. Still up and fighting.
my bonus attack,
Yep.
which is 17.
That'll hit. Roll with that damage again. Good spell.
Here's a good
Good damage.
11 plus 4, 15.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's sick.
Those short swords absolutely tear through this kobold and leave him incredibly unbalanced and almost unable to keep his equilibrium on both feet. Barely managing to keep up and keep alive.
Oh, okay, then attack him again.
Oh, can you do
Yep, you get the offhand.
Yeah. That is 8 plus 7, 15.
Yes, that'll hit.
Great.
No proficiency.
Yeah, and plus Hunter's Mark again, which is 6.
Love it. So that offhand, as you're finished stabbing him, like with the short sword in the main hand, you then stop and turn, and then with a sweeping slash, another kobold is decapitated as that dude is brought down to 0.
Bye-bye.
Next turn, you'll be able to use bonus
Just
action
I
again
gotta be in
to
character.
move that hunter's mark again.
Yeah, I just slowly stand up and look toward these guys.
We're now over movement. Sorry.
Yes, I'm gonna go 5, 20, no, 5, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, over to Xavier with Crash on deck.
Lovely. I'm just going to swing it in with my two daggers. Still blessed. Thank you.
3 swings. Oh my god.
We've got a.
nice,
oh,
right?
that's not look. Oh, that's not looking good on the first one there. That is a 13.
All right. Unfortunately, he manages to parry just barely
Right.
with the pommel of his greatsword.
Right.
So the first attack does not hit.
And then going in for the other one. Bless still counts
Yeah,
for the
did.
other one. Hell yeah. Oh, that's a bit better. There we go. Yeah, 19 with a 3 and then the other modifiers. Yeah.
Then that's going to get through. He doesn't parry that second one, so roll right onto damage.
Ooh, I got an 8.
Nice. All right. So, greatsword fellow is not quite.
What?
What?
But
Taking a piece.
looking very, very rough now. Another situation where that looks to be the kind of a hit that he wouldn't be able to cop again without keeling over. So that was just your main attack for now.
Yeah.
Because of this weapon mastery nonsense that you've got over there.
Yeah.
So you've still got a bonus action to use.
Right. I'll disengage, but won't screw you over too much, I don't think. So we'll disengage 5, 10, 20. I'll just be stood in the middle here, I reckon.
All right, so ending your turn there.
Sweet.
With bonus action having been disengaged.
Yeah.
All right, so we're now over to Crash with Sully on deck.
Sully, remember when you wanted to run? And I'm gonna try and hit this guy right here, this little dog.
He's kind of
Yep.
more dragon.
Natural 15,
Plus stuff will hit, absolutely.
natural 18.
Plus stuff will hit,
that one
absolutely.
misses.
Hell yeah.
Both attacks on the same target.
Yeah, we'll say we'll get. Yeah. Yep. 9 slashing
Love it.
plus 12 slashing, so 21 total.
He is very, very close to bloodied
Sweet.
after that.
I'm gonna try and shield bash him into the water.
Love it.
Strength 13.
Strength save. He is going into the water. Splash. He has to go diagonally. Remember what we said about your duck feathers?
Oh, yeah.
You go right back up on the docks.
my God.
So over to Sully,
You know what?
Yeah.
and then the
just
kobolds
gonna-
are up next.
I will do the thing I've been doing this whole time. I'll do 2 Eldritch Blasts, one at this guy, and one at the one who's not in the water.
Nice. All right, let's go. Great sword boy.
Plus 6. 16 plus 6.
Yes, that'll do it.
And then I'll roll to hit the other guy. Oh,
Nice.
Is
That's
like
right.
20
21
plus
6, 27.
Yes, 2 hits. Wonderful. Let's have the damage on the great sword boy first.
Okay, he is. I'm going to add my cold to that guy.
Nice.
So 8 force and 2 cold.
Love it.
Yep.
So that is enough to kill him. Do you wish to kill him on the spot, or do you want to blow him away with a
I want
repelling
to put him
blast?
in the water and then he freezes up. He's like a blobbing ice cube in the water.
Nice. So let's do that. So he goes off there, and he is now frozen and floating away in the water, slowly thawing as the salt water begins to melt the ice.
Oh.
And then the other guy gets 12 force.
12 damage on this guy. Big.
Is that on this one?
Yep,
You're
the one
pushing
who's
him back
not,
as well?
who's not in the water. Yeah.
The other one on the wall.
So he's straight back towards me.
Yeah.
And yeah, boom. So he gets up looking angry, but a significant hit. He's not quite bloody, but not looking happy. Like a meaty hit from that.
I want to
icy
have made it
cold
that, like,
blast.
because Crash took a jab at me, verbal jab. I just want to, when I push him back, I want to, like, sort of make it, like, so that Crash's hair just goes, like push back. You know what I mean?
The panting
Yeah,
pro
yeah,
V.
Yeah. Everything goes in slow motion for 1 second.
Yeah.
Any movement or bonus actions?
Oh, I'll probably move a bit closer. There, and my orb will go there, and that's it.
Love it. All right, kobolds are up now. I want to be up next. Yay! So the first crossbow boy will swim back. So 10 feet, and then another 10 feet to get back up here. The 2 crossbow boys levy their ranged weapons again, now that they've been able to get a little bit of distance, willingly or not, from Crash. The guy on this side is going to shoot at Sully. The guy on this side is going to take another desperate shot at Crash. Firstly, Sully. Crossbow, going to miss wildly. The guy's still trying to blink salt water out of his eyes. And the other guy against Crash with a 17 to hit. Highest I've gotten yet. Still not doing the trick. But they stay there and they, look to... They know that they're not going to be able to really get away. So they're going to stay and keep fighting. Which will shift us now to Owen.
Yay.
Just these two damaged kobolds still on board.
Yeah, love it. Just going to move to the corner so I have line of sight.
You can do Hunter's Mark. You
Yeah.
can shift that to the new target.
Yeah, bonus action. Him. Then I'm just going to take
He is the worse off out of the two.
Yeah, vibes. I'm just going to, I've got advantage on it. So that is, hey, let's see if we get better. 15 plus 9, 24.
24 will do it.
So that is 14
Hell yeah.
damage.
He wasn't quite bloodied when you took that shot.
Okay.
Now that you've hit with that shot, he's way beyond bloodied.
Yeah.
And
Then,
he's struggling to stand up straight with that arrow sticking out of him now.
Then I'm going again. Yeah, so that's 20
Nice.
unnatural.
That's another hit.
Yay!
That longbow arrow just bunking right into center mass of this little kobold.
That, that is
Love it.
a 12 plus 4, 16.
Nice.
He's not facing you, he's side on.
Yeah.
So the arrow just goes straight through the temple.
Oh, nice.
I'd like to splatter the other
You know,
guy
like
in blood
those like
as
toys
well.
you used to be able to get like showgrounds where it'd be like a headband that looked like an arrow through your head. So there's no headband here. He just dared.
Nice. So that took 5. Is it 10 to start off? Then 15, 20, 25, 30.
Nice. All right, then over to Xavier with Crush on deck.
I'm going to use my main action to reload my crossbow. Do a little pull it back sort of thing. Can I? And what's the orb thing doing? That's not aiding us at the moment. Right? It's
It
not-
really is more of a disc than an orb.
Yeah, you can get on it if you want. It's 3 feet off the ground. That's about it.
Fuck it, let's do that. Why not? Let me just. Yeah, you guys kind of have the rest covered. I'm gonna-
ADHD rogue.
Yeah.
What's that?
yeah, you know what's that? Yeah, all right, cool. Well,
The
that-
D&D version of a hoverboard.
yeah.
Does your disc actually have any visual appearance, or is it just completely invisible?
I want it to be like an ice disc.
Nice.
Wait,
But
like
is it
okay,
slippery?
so it's like no, okay,
Silver
okay,
Surfer.
I take it back.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
stone with like icicles and stuff, like a snowy
Hell yeah.
stone.
Snowy
All right,
mountains.
beautiful. I'm gonna jump on here.
I would love stones,
Um,
dude.
and hope that is gonna lead to some fun, positive.
You're just gonna follow me
Moments.
around like a little puppy.
You're the
wait,
entourage now.
can you command where it
just
goes?
follows me.
Oh, it just follows you. Oh,
You ever been to a parade where there's like people on the ground marching along in the parade, but they're there to hype up the people on the big float behind them?
right, yeah.
You're on that float behind
Okay, yeah,
Sully.
sure. All right, cool. Yeah. Well, I've done my support, done my
Yeah.
things, reloaded my bow. Not really much I can do now.
Crash.
Great. I'm gonna
Because Crash is about to do this.
fly over. Whee!
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, "This is nice, brother bonding at the end of the world," and I'm gonna try and hit him again. Same thing I always do, Pinky.
What?
Try to take over the world. That's probably gonna miss. 12.
12 does miss, unfortunately.
All good. Oh, that's even worse.
Oh dear. So
Yeah.
2 attacks swing out, 2 attacks go wide.
Ah! I'm just trying to smack him again.
Everybody sees this. You all see Crash miss both of his attacks after saying, some very
Yep.
amusing words to you.
Maybe I should have taken the shot.
And then I'm just gonna smack him across the face with my shield and try and put him in the water.
Oh, the shield bash on Kobold.
Yeah,
Nice. DC was
13.
All right, yeah, he does save that time. Manages
oh
to
no.
brace,
Doesn't
manages to brace against the barrel behind him and resist.
Crash is just gonna like blush slightly and go, "Damn it."
Sully,
I guess I have to do everything. Oh yeah.
16 plus your-
16 plus 6.
that's a hit.
And I'm just gonna go again since I can. 17.
Another hit, nice.
Nice.
First round of damage.
10 and then 2 cold. So 12 total.
Hell yeah. And does it get knocked back?
Yeah, 5 feet.
10 feet, right?
Oh, yeah, 10 feet.
Nice. Boom, as he goes splat and he barely gets up, frosting over.
6 force.
Another 6 force.
Yeah.
Alright. Does he get knocked back again?
Yeah.
Nice. So then, like, as he's just getting back to his feet and he looks up, he looks like he's about to say something, and then boom, back another 10 feet. And he stands up and he goes like, "But why?"
Just gets amnesia because that's exactly where it started. It's like, my back. Where are my friends?
I'm gonna go stand there, and then so
I just came here to deliver rations.
Cool.
That's so funny.
Alright. So, bonus actions of any kind?
No.
Alright.
Finish
So we're
off,
now up
Owen.
to the kobolds with Owen on deck. He's going to take a shot at the best target he can see at the moment is Big Shiny Crash Man. So that's a miss. Surprise, surprise. But he's going to stay there, you know, fight to the death. He has no other option. Over to Owen.
Hunter's mark. Put him there.
I think it might be time the wings come off. They're digging into me a bit.
Tragic.
D-winged.
Yeah.
I'm like amazed you're still wearing the helmet.
10,
The helmet's alright. It's the
15,
it's the wings
20,
that were like, they're fully. Can you see
30.
anything? Like,
And then, yeah,
cut in quite.
just gonna
Or in my one eye.
pop some shots.
Before you get the shot off, I don't have more boat miniatures to use here, so we're just going to shift these back as additional boats begin to float in from the periphery. But they're not going to get there yet, but they're very, very close
Have
now.
our reinforcements arrived yet?
Not yet, but please finish your turn.
Yeah, cool. Just gonna take first shot at him. That is, 18 plus 9, 27. Then for damage, that is an 11 plus 4, 15
Oh, nice.
magic damage.
One shot. Bam.
Huge.
How do you, this is the last hostile on
coming
the
in from
board.
the
How do
sides.
you do this?
Yeah, I just wanted to, I just pulled it back with so much strength, it just, silently thumps into him and he just falls into the water and he doesn't come back up.
Splash. And that metal helmet on his head, you know, causes him to go down head first, weighing him down as he sinks in to the fathoms below, not to rise again.
Nice.
And you look out,
How far?
as silence comes back down across the battlefield, you look out and you see that more boats with more kobolds are beginning to approach. You guys think that you might have another 2 minutes or so before these boats, now that they have seen from a distance that combat was happening on the docks, the kobold captains or bosuns on these boats have clearly decided to pick up the pace. And another 4 or 5 boats are very, very close to docking.
Let's move. How are these barrels pretty heavy? Can we move these?
You
I wanna
could carry, each one of you would be able to lift and carry a single barrel. Anyone with strength lower than 14 would need to half movement with it.
I don't want to be too annoying.
I also want to keep a sense of urgency here.
Sense of urgency.
If you guys are going to make plans, you're going to have to make them quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got 600 feet of range with my bow.
Yeah, you do.
Can I just be popping
I've
off
got a bow as
shots?
well.
Yeah,
You could certainly be popping off shots.
Oh, like into the boat, you mean?
Sure, yeah, well, from 600,
Yeah.
How are you looking healing wise?
I'm 29 out of 44, but plus the 12 temporary.
Okay.
So I just want to, instead of carrying that, I just want to go and get ready to start
So I'm
popping
on
off
18.
shots.
Gotcha. Over these 2 minutes, is anybody moving the barrels?
Yeah, I'll move barrel.
Where do you want the barrels to end up?
I wouldn't mind getting it that corner, that one over there, into that corner.
Are these,
Like
are
here.
these separate barrels?
Yeah.
Oh no, they're all separate.
And I'll probably also move this one to about here.
Maybe we should put this one here because this seems like somewhere that these two have to
Yeah.
go there.
Yeah, right.
Can we put that one over there as well?
That one.
You'd want
No,
them-
the big,
Well, can we say that we split one and put one over there and keep?
You know what? I had the other one.
Oh, great.
Where would you like the other one?
Where did you want?
I reckon on the
Right
corner
at, yeah,
as
right
well.
at the edge.
Yeah.
But I'm going to ask everybody to put your minis where you want your minis
Well, I don't know.
to
Do you still want to
be
be on old mate?
as the boats begin to reach the docks,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
How are you looking health wise?
I'm 29 out of 38. but that's fine.
Like,
That's fine.
imagine
Yeah, I think we're chilling.
when the boats land
That's when
and
they
begin
land,
to
okay.
disgorge kobolds. Where do you want your minis to be?
You any temporary ones?
I see a lot of explosive barrels being set up
Yeah.
on this end here.
Oh, and it's a 29.
5, 10, 15, 20, you're right at.
Yeah, yeah.
But just a reminder that the kobolds were clearly knowledgeable enough about these explosive barrels to
don't
use them
stand in the
against you.
barrel. How,
Yeah, we
how
need to
much
move
do we
these
know
ones.
about the
We
range
need to
since
move
one
these
already
ones.
blew up?
Yeah, is it 30 feet either way?
It was 20
It's like a
feet.
20-foot radius.
Yeah, okay.
So 40-foot
We need to
diameter.
move this one.
Back.
Yeah.
I still don't love it because if we need to retreat, like you're
Yeah, you don't want to
you're
block our
if you've got
exit.
600 feet range, you don't need to be at the very tip. You know what I mean? Like,
That's true.
Okay, then, well, then.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that if we need to push back, we should give ourselves space to retreat without worrying about getting nuked.
yeah.
So you're there, Elle, but I reckon we put this.
The boats are almost there.
Yeah.
Owen's back, and Owen's, shooting machine gun
I'm just gonna
longbow
stand.
shots from a distance.
If there's nothing I can do perception-wise and trying to gauge where everyone is, I would also like to just start shooting crossbow shots.
Gotcha.
Yeah, once they get into
Remind me of your health.
120 feet range, I'm going to start Eldritch
29 plus
blasting.
12.
Yeah, what's your out of 29 out of what?
44.
Out of 44. 29 out of 44. All right. I'm gonna
Which is like-
give you just 5.
5, yeah.
That's feeling.
I just-
What do you want again?
Just 29.
Out of.
38.
All right.
Okay, Owen, 600 feet is max, right?
150 without disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Um,
Okay, so
I'm giving you this many.
I'm going to give you a little bit
You get 4.
less than half of those will be at optimal range, right?
Great.
I've got a bow as well, but I have been moving around barrels a lot. I like to think I've been the one.
We are going to have to skip your attacks because you've been structuring the battlefield.
Alright, cool.
So, as this flotilla of kobold-laden boats approaches, Crash puts his muscles to good work, putting these explosive barrels where he wants them to be. In the back,
That's where you want to end up, yeah.
Owen firing off longbow shots non-stop, 44 shots taken in total. Every single one of them managing to hit, dealing a total of 264 damage. Meanwhile, the light show also going off as Sullivan blasting Eldritch Blast after Eldritch Blast, managing to find a kobold with every shot, dealing a total of 180 damage. And Xavier, your skills lie elsewhere, but
Okay. Yeah.
and shooting that crossbow when they get close enough to get a good bead on them, you deal a total of 45 damage with the shots that you land.
Nice.
So a number of kobolds have taken hits. A number of them have fallen out of the boats as they approach, but the boats keep coming.
Can I say in the time as well, after moving them whilst they're all shooting barrages, can I take a torch off everyone and just have 3 lit torches just next to me on the ground?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Sure.
And the kobolds,
With the
boats,
boats coming, is
yes.
the big boat coming as well?
no.
Cool.
The big boat is still out in the same vague location where it was before, about a mile out to water.
So to clarify, there's the little the paddle boats, then like medium-sized boats, and then the Shurunkars.
It's like a warship.
So it's like,
size.
okay, cool. So warships, ships,
Little baby boats.
paddle boats.
There's the warship, and then there seems to be like a massive fleet.
Okay, just fleet in general. Goddamn.
Eventually, about 5 or 6 of these boats do indeed manage to make it towards the docks. And it begins to disengorge kobolds. And as these, I don't have 5 or 6 of these to show off, but they land and they begin disgorging kobolds all over the place.
Oh, so they've already landed.
Just give me a minute to put these out. As these kobolds begin to land and disembark, Owen, who is the furthest back, begins to hear the sounds of people shouting, of the civilians of Vipora calling to each other. Cries of the fact that a battle has begun. You must help. The savior of Vipora, Xavier, is fighting to save everybody. He's
Yes.
with the angel. He is with the invisible slayer.
I like that.
The magic woman fights alongside our savior, Xavier.
Xavier.
And Owen, you turn and you see a veritable mob. What must be at least something along the count of at least 50 townspeople beginning to flood from the street side entrance to the docks.
How?
And after all these kobolds, the ones that survived the initial ranged assault, all of these townspeople join you on the docks. For which I do not have mini score.
It's okay.
And
It's
thus,
in here. It's in here.
these next few things that will happen will be theatre of the mind. After a moment, as Owen, you hear the crowd approaching and you turn. Do you make everyone else aware?
I think I glance, but by the time that I can hear them, they'll hear them very soon as well. Like, we got people coming.
So as you all hear Owen cry out that there are people coming, you all turn. And this army of people floods onto the docks as these townspeople run in to join this fight. They see you, Owen. They run past you, and they are all heading straight towards these kobolds. Crash, you look back and you see that there's a number of these townspeople, most of these townspeople are carrying conventional weapons. Swords, clubs, war hammers. Some of them are carrying old wooden shields, things like that. But you also see that there's a number of them that are carrying whatever they could carry to hand. Pitchforks. Others are running along with massive brass cooking pots. One older fellow is running along with a wooden chair in one hand and what looks to be a horsewhip in the other. So people have pulled together whatever they can under the inspiration given to them by Xavier Quill leading up to this, and they have flooded onto the docks. And they are running past you all with it in their mind to take the fight to these kobolds and defend their homes.
Damn right.
And they are now indeed flooding the area with the kobolds, and an incredibly chaotic and hectic melee has broken out as all these townspeople lunge in and become stuck in with these kobolds fighting to the death.
For Vipora!
As they run past you, and Crash in particular, you see at the head of this entire crowd someone that's a bit younger, a bit more physically fit. And you see Jacob carrying the sword that you had gifted him from your fallen comrade Lucian. And as he runs past, all that poison that had been in his body from the scorpion in the previous fight has now left his body. He's looking fit, he's looking fresh, and he jogs past, still able to be ahead of the rest of the crowd.
Is he wearing the amulet?
He is wearing the amulet of the
Night of
Oathsworn,
Lathander is birthed.
and he smiles at you on the way past. He's got the long sword in one hand, and the other hand he just gives you the soldier's salute as he runs past and begins to mix in with these kobolds.
Do these ones to him, Brother.
So he runs past. Do the rest of you go to get in and mix in with these townspeople and fight alongside them as you begin to see that the melee, although the townspeople outnumber these kobolds at least 2 to 1, it does not look like it's a sure thing for the townspeople. These are peasants, farmers and merchants, and they are not warriors, they are not trained, and they're just going to do their best. But these kobolds are certainly trained and well outfitted. So do you wish to mix in and assist these townspeople with overcoming these odds here?
I don't want to melee, but I'll stay back and Eldritch Blast where I can and try
So
and
what I will say for you, Sully,
knock people off.
is that as you begin to look around and you do indeed begin to cast Eldritch Blast left and right, repelling, knocking kobolds off left and right, you see one old man in particular that appears to be mixing in. He's the old guy that had the horsewhip and the wooden chair in one hand, and you see that he has managed to somehow use that wooden chair to like pin a kobold up against a stack of these barrels, and he's just like flailing at the face of this kobold with the horsewhip.
Love him.
And the kobold's yipping in pain. But it's a horsewhip. He's not really taking much damage here, right? But this old man is doing what he can do. This old man has managed to find like a leather, like military helmet that's come down on his head, and you can see that it's like almost twisted off, disrupting his vision and stuff. So you think that he's also beginning to lose his grip a little bit,
Okay.
and this old man is on the verge of potentially this kobold turning things against him. You see the kobold bringing one of these swords out, do you want to do something to save this old man?
Am I in range? Like melee
Absolutely.
range? Yeah. I'll go in and
This is
like.
theatre of the mind now. You're not going to need to roll for anything.
I'll just try and like hit him so his head like smacks against the back of the barrels with this guy.
So you're going to whack this guy, this
Whack.
kobold, in the head. The wooden end of your quarterstaff just cracks
Yep.
the lower jaw of this kobold and completely dislodges it. And a gout of blood erupts from the kobold's mouth as you crush the thing's skull and save this old man, who sags a little bit, looking now exhausted, and the fight for his life. He has a moment to breathe, and he looks around, he turns, and he sees you. You see a flicker of recognition in his eyes, and he stops and he puts the chair down, and with one hand he pulls the helmet off. It's been a long time since you've seen your father. And there's an awkward look of recognition in his eyes. You would certainly not expect to have found him here. But he looks at you and the recognition in his eyes, and he kind of wipes the sweat from the handlebar moustache of his aging white hair, and he just kind of awkwardly doesn't know what to say, so he kind of nods.
I've got this one. Get the next.
Appreciate it. Look out! And then he points at the next kobold behind you. You turn around, Eldritch Blast, throw him away. Xavier, you see over on your edge that there's a one-legged man that has managed to fix a peg leg to his missing limb.
Yeah.
But he's clumping down this this dock like he's a pirate.
Yeah.
And he comes in with brass knuckles, and he is squared up with a kobold, and he's trying to get into range so that he can start throwing the Boston Fivers, right? But he can't quite get into range because it's one of those great sword kobolds that's managing to keep him out of range with the point of the blade. And you can see that kobold is at the verge of being able to just lunge forward and impale this guy.
Right.
What do you do?
I'm witnessing this. I'm gonna swiftly, like, sidestep, run behind the kobold that's pointing a spear at him, and I'm gonna try lunge my dagger into his back, forcing him to like kind of expose himself and almost maybe drop a spear, but in the back unexpectedly with a dagger. I assume it's gonna leave him open for old mate to get in close and fuck him up.
Definitely. Yeah. And as you do, like, he eventually does get in and he pulls off an incredible 8-punch combo.
Oh,
and
damn, it's got hands.
with the last one, a massive right hook with picture perfect form. He twists the hips and the feet pivot, and he just clocks his kobold, and the kobold goes flying, almost as if it had been done with a repelling blast from Sully. And he goes flying off into the water, and that kobold does not resurface. But slightly behind that, Owen, you see something a little bit more concerning as your attention goes towards what Xavier had just allowed to happen. But from right behind it, there's a bright, fizzling of white phosphorus light as some sort of torch is lit, carried by a kobold that appears to be wearing much less armor than the rest, similar to the sorceress one.
Legolas!
And indeed, he begins to run towards that stack of barrels up this, very close to where Sully is, very close to where Xavier was, and he looks like he's about to dive into those explosive barrels with that lit torch. What do you do?
Helm's Deep.
I cast Hail of Thorns, and I just shoot my longbow.
You certainly do hit. And not only does the hail of thorns erupt from within the kobold's body, all these nasty green plant-like spikes erupting from all the most vulnerable parts of the kobold's skin, but they also manage to impale several other kobolds, and they all, like a draconic shrubbery, get stuck together, and they all tumble off into the water together, and that torch is extinguished.
Love it.
Without the planned explosion going off as intended. And Crash, as you see all these things unfolding, close to your side over here, where Jacob had run past you, you watch and see how he goes and he gets stuck in with another one of these great sword-wielding kobolds. And as he runs in, they both swing, both using two hands on their weapons, and the weapons collide in a massive on-guard strike.
What's your form? Drop your back. Yes, yes.
And those swords hit each other so hard that both the kobold and Jacob, like, you know, their hands are forced open and their swords are dropped to the wooden docks beneath their feet. Jacob looks down, the kobold looks down, they both look up, and then they both step forward and they lock up like pro wrestlers.
Let's go.
And they both begin to jockey for position, trying to get some sort of a lethal hold on the other. As they are doing it, the kobold is agile enough to be able to ride around behind him and get up around an arm around the back, an arm around Jacob's neck in a rear naked chokehold. But with the other hand, the kobold unsheathes a dagger and is about to do his thing. What do you do?
I want to go up behind him and kind of just grab him by the scruff of the neck, right? In the same way that like a dog would pick up its like litter. These things are smaller, right?
They're certainly shorter than you, yeah.
Yeah, cool. I want to grab him by the back of the neck and kind of just kick off. Wings are out. I want to get like, I don't know, 60 feet in the air.
Damn.
And then almost...
Jacob picks up his sword and he looks up at you and he nods and he holds the blade.
Yeah, nice. I'm just
Nice.
going to drop him.
Shish kebab of kobold onto Jacob's new
Awesome.
oath-bound Lathander sword.
Whilst I'm up there, can I kind of scan the horizon and see what's it looking like?
This fight now begins to turn in favour of the people of Vipora. And you can see that the townspeople, they have had their losses, but they are very minor. And the fight is on the docks now is essentially won. You look out beyond and you see something at the same time as hearing it. Boom! And then an explosion as a cannonball sails through and strikes these docks here. And you realise that the warship has begun to levy cannon fire at this area here.
We need to get the people back to the island. Get off this dock. And turn around and face back towards the ship.
Going to give you your choice here of performance or persuasion.
Performance, for sure. Guidance!
This is more about, I mean, because you guys are going to be able to react how you wish, but this is going to be about how quickly do the townspeople follow your instructions.
Oh, come on. 11.
All right. As the cannonball hits, the cannonball doesn't directly hit anyone, as the townspeople react to your words by beginning to turn and frantically run back down the docks as they hear the sound of the incoming cannon fire. Then the cannonball hits the docks, and then in a shattering explosion of wooden shards, a massive section of these docks is destroyed, and several of the townspeople go down and are impaled by flying wooden shards from the docks. Again, only minor losses in the overall count of people that have been lost so far. But then the people begin to retreat, and they run backwards to get away and back to safety from the cannon fire. The kobolds have all been vanquished by the melee so far. And you look out, and then you see what must be at least another 50 boats full of more kobolds coming directly for these docks. There could be 1,000 kobolds laden amongst these boats, and now you see that again, boom, another big cracking section of the docks is destroyed by cannon fire. And then something a bit peculiar happens out on the water. A mist begins to rise at a point of the water between the furthest back kobold boat and the warship. A really, really thick mist, almost like a wall of water, like a tidal wave before it crests rises and then stays there, blocking the docks and the warship from having sight of each other, thus preventing further cannon fire. Then all these 50 or so boats that are carrying kobolds, you notice that they begin to slow. And then all of a sudden, in the center of all these kobold boats, the water begins to shift in a circular motion, and then there seems to be a hole developing in the center of it all.
Something's happening.
As a maelstrom begins to form in the center of this invading fleet of kobold boats. And the maelstrom continues to excite and agitate and grow until it's hundreds of feet wide, and all these kobold boats are getting flung around in a circular motion as they all lose control And then a number of these boats begin to tumble into the maelstrom and are shattered. Kobold boats begin to disappear into the center of the maelstrom below. You hear the sounds of shrieking and yipping kobolds as they go to their death, to the depths below. Even now to the point where after a few moments, the furthest boats from the center of the maelstrom are drawn in, even when some of them have to seem to have been pushed in by small rogue waves as the waters themselves turn against the invading kobold forces. And as all these boats go into the maelstrom and disappear, the maelstrom subsides, and the water, after a few moments, returns to being flat again, with the exception of that wall of water that is preventing the cannon fire from being able to find any targets over here. There is no wreckage. There are no dead kobold bodies floating to the ocean surface anymore. It's as if those kobold boats were never even there. What does rise to the surface, however, is a large and bulbous octopus-legged figure that surfaces
He's my real dad.
and looks over what he has just done on the waters, and then turns his glowing eyes back to the docks, and then serenely floats forwards to join you all at the docks as the Marad has arrived to provide you with the assistance he promised. And he gestures you all forwards.
Go on forwards, go on forward.
Are the kobolds are all gone?
Kobolds are all gone.
Get rid of them.
Can someone move? Can you move me up to my daddy?
Potentially, would I be able to go where the village, like these three are going forward to suss this guy? Can I go back to where all the other villages
You
went?
would have a moment now. If anybody had anything that they wished to
Yeah.
handle or say to these townspeople before approaching the Marad, you do have a spare few moments now.
Yeah. Well, I just would want to communicate like where the ships are, so we can take him head on. Just sort of gather information about what they had planned next.
They look out and they say that unfortunately their own ships
Yeah.
have, obviously been disposed of
Yeah.
by the invading forces.
Right.
But they point to two of these boats that the kobolds rode in on,
Yeah.
and they say that they could easily commandeer those boats and they could speed you along the waters
Oh, yeah.
and join you
Yeah.
to get
Yeah,
you
yeah.
there quickly.
Okay. Sweet. Sweet.
So two fishermen are happy to join you
Yeah,
and
okay.
pilot you guys there across the water on boats.
Lovely. All right. I'll get them to join us. All right.
Crash, did you wish to say anything to anybody of the
Yeah,
townspeople?
I'll just go back down and speak to Jacob and say, "You look better than the last time I saw you."
I don't know what it is, but it's as if the sword. Every time I'm holding it, I feel like I don't get tired.
It's the Dawn Father. We're brothers now, you know. Brothers. Take care of these people. They need a leader, and I have a feeling you might be the one to fill those boots. We're gonna take the fight.
It seems to be a safe city now, thanks to all of you. I'll get them back to their homes,
We'll speak soon.
and then I will wait here for your return at the docks.
Speak soon.
As he leaves, I'll be like, "Thank you, my friend. Take care of them."
Sully, anything you wish to do with the townspeople?
I don't want to really say anything to Papa, but if I walk by him, I just want to like put a hand on him and cast my cantrip, which is resistance, which just means that if he gets into trouble, he can add a d4 to his. But if he needs to dodge anything.
He doesn't really look like... He doesn't go to venture anything first. You two have never really had that kind of rapport. He looks like he's about to say something, then he kind of looks a little bit too uncertain about it, and
I just want to literally put a shoulder on him as I walk, but don't even really look him in the face or anything.
if you do not try to pull anything out of him, then he will just let you walk past
I know.
without a further word. Owen, anything you wish to say to these townspeople?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of turn to a group of the townspeople and say, we're gonna do the best we can. We can't promise that we're gonna win this fight. If they do come to shore, do your best. But hopefully it won't come to that. Pass it on.
The island will fall before its people do.
Also not preferable, but
Yeah.
do your
That's their
best.
way of saying that they will never surrender.
Yeah. Right.
So you all head to the tip of the docks and approach the married, who looks out to Sully and says, "It's not the most ideal situation, I must admit."
You've made it much more achievable for us.
One more thing I can do. Bring your friends closer, please. You're going. I'm assuming you're going out there, and he gestures back towards where the warship is.
We are indeed.
Proudly walk up next to Sully.
Oh,
Might be challenging if you aren't able to walk on water. And he reaches out a hand towards each of you in turn.
tentacles, legs.
All of us just turn to fish.
All of us go Davy Jones, just...
And he grants you all water walking. So you will be able, for the next hour, thanks to the marriage magic, so it's not your own concentration or anything, but for the next hour you'll be able to walk on the surface of the water as if it is solid ground.
Nice.
Nice.
You know, so that if and when you get into a situation where you may not be on those boats, you're not just going to have to immediately sink underwater and deal with all the challenges that in and of itself would bring.
Yeah.
And he looks across to you all and he says, "You might want to be careful out there. There's more than just that big old half-dragon bastard that you're going to have to deal with. Things I haven't quite seen in my waters before, but they're big, they're nasty, and they're amphibious. Good luck. I've done what I can."
I wish I could thank you in another way, but all I have is my words right now. Thank you.
Truly.
You're the best.
Wow.
And if anybody's going to make it through this, I believe it's going to be you.
Thank you. If I make it through this, it'll be to continue my pact to you.
Wonderful. My sister will be so happy to hear that.
Thank you.
The fishermen, in the meantime, are just like, he's a monster.
Is my dad back there? Just looking.
Yeah. You see that he's off at the, past the docks, and he's like off in that upward sloping road that's leading back into the town. But you do see that he looked back
Yeah.
and he was like looking after what's happening. And you just see him from a very far distance. All you can really see is the fact that it's him. You can see his white handlebar moustache, and he's just making the gesture of rubbing at it. A gesture that you recognise as something that he used to do when you were a child, when he was stressed or disconcerted by something.
Crash has just had a stroke of inspiration and would love to just fly over to where the fishermen are.
I'm there right next to where you guys are now.
So he's going to fly up and then he's going to fly down like
Only
2
10
meters.
feet away, but still.
That was a fantastic job you did back there. I don't know if we would have survived that without your help. You have my thanks. Do you have any nets? Tangle bags, nets, anything that...
They look around, and then they do see that scattered amongst the barrels and the refuse debris amongst the docks, there's a couple of unused nets there, like fishermen's nets.
Any enough that I can take with me?
There are 2.
I will take both.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I will make sure that these come back. I owe you my life for this. You have done me an incredible deed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
They are surprised that a couple of nets were so well received.
They
One
hear
of
in
them-
2-second increments because you're like, thank you.
Yes.
I need both.
He gets one and comes back. I'm so sorry.
So Goran spins gracefully down back into the depths again of his own little maelstrom. And the fishermen are ready to crew these boats for you and speed you with all due haste. Much faster than you could run along the surface of the water to get to the mile or so away that the warship is. But they'll be able to man the oars, and they'll be able to get you sped across the water nice and quick to get you towards that ship within just a few minutes.
The disc is floating behind us.
It is.
Like supersonic speed. Crash is going to stand on that. And just,
It is completely unladen so far. Is there anything that you wanted to put onto the disc?
Oh yeah, but no, the barrels have not been good to us.
No,
I'm
but
not
it's
very-
20.
But they can be.
yeah, on a
away
boat
from
though.
me.
We can walk on water right now. They can't.
Yeah.
If you're not using it as a surfboard, I'll put a barrel on there.
And then I will stand on top of the barrel.
No, because they'll shoot you from far away.
All right,
They could
fine,
try.
I'll be on the boat, I guess.
So did you wish to set off immediately?
I reckon, yeah.
So yeah. Have we come across a healing potion all game? Do we? Is that a thing? Which
I got components to brew 2 basic healing potions.
I'll say that you can
say that we did that?
whip out your alchemist's kit or
Yeah,
potion
okay,
brewing
cool.
kit when you're on the way, and then fashion 1 healing potion.
1,
You
alright.
have the time to do 1. If you want to delay the sailing
No,
for a few
I
more
will
minutes.
give it to Owen.
All right.
Do I
So
have to
amid the
take it?
journey, Sully hands you a healing potion, a basic standard healing potion, which when you choose to use it, it'll be 2d4 plus your con.
I'm going to take that immediately.
Gotcha. 2d4 plus your con mod.
That is 7 all up.
we could also take a short rest on the boat.
Short rest is
Oh,
an
it's
hour.
like, yeah, no.
Yeah, we don't have time.
If you guys wish to wait an hour,
No.
The walking on water will be over.
Yeah.
We got to go now.
Sure, sure, fair.
all right. So you guys clamber onto the boats. The
Did you
fishermen
use the spell
clamber
slot
in
or
as
not?
well,
No.
Good.
and the fishermen man the oars and begin to push off and carry you all. Who's going in which boat?
Well, I gave the potion to Owen, so I would say I was in the boat with Owen.
I'll go and crash then.
Yeah, sweet. I'll go with Xavier.
Kind of the natural
As we're kind of
breakups.
going off, Xavier's going to hear Crash take a moment. And I don't know if you're listening on this or not. Crash thinks that he is, grip the amulet. Dawnfather, I assume you've been watching what's just happened. We haven't spoken a lot, if at all, really, but I feel your presence with me these last few weeks, and I appreciate everything you've done. My friend Sully, I just watched her speak with her mentor, God, boss, I don't know, God. He told her that she was the best. I'd love to hear your words someday. I have a feeling you know what's coming. And I might play it off as a smile, but it's all for morale, and this is serious.
I'm gonna pretend not to laugh, not hysterically, but just a little.
You're an asshole. Okay. That's it.
Does anybody else have anything that they wish to? I know Sully's done the potion. Crash has done the prayer. Does anybody else do anything on the boat journey over the next 5 minutes or so?
I'll turn to the fisherman that's sailing us out to the boats and be like, I will devise the greatest song that this land's ever known, thanks to you and the other people back there. I appreciate you.
He's a very good poet, yes. A good songwriter.
You heard it first.
Do you take requests?
Sure. Anything to help?
Perhaps it might help your friends if you have a bit of a inspiring shanty that you could sing them.
Right.
DM?
Yeah, sure. All right. Why not? Why not? This will help morale. And then I'm gonna get out my violin, and I'm not gonna sing a song this time. But I will sing. I'll be playing a tune loud enough for everyone to hear, helping raise the morale as we charge headfirst into battle. A song with a more fast-paced soundtrack, something that gets you, hyped for the moment. Yeah, exactly. Something just like that. Exactly like that is gonna play. And I'm not actually gonna sing. It's just gonna be pure music while tapping my foot, potentially inspiring the others to kind of, or whatever.
Fisherman is just like, I know a good one. Would you allow me?
Go for it.
Yes.
Be my guest.
Heave ho, me lads, and a friendship strong. Heave ho, and a friendship strong. We'll lift our voices in a joyful song. We'll lift our voices in a joyful song. With a yo ho ho and a bottle of rum, we'll work together till the job is done. From the highest mast to the deepest keel, our friends are treasure, honest and real. When the winds are high and the waves do crash, heave ho and a friendship strong. Heave ho and a friendship strong. And it goes on like that for a bit, and you are all given inspiration for this song.
There we go.
That's very nice.
I fucked it.
You're in the wrong trade, sir.
And how good this inspiration will do you will be revealed on the next episode, the finale part 2 of season 1. Roll or die, shadows fall.
Yes.
Fitting.
There you go.
Floating in midair, you see that these chains are being held in the large, black-scaled hands of the terrifying big bad of the campaign, Shurunkar.
My name is Crash, of House Silo.
Come, godling! He vomits forth a toxic, acidic spray.
How many fucking dice are you rolling, Mike?
I'm downed.
As it screeches, just another shot just straight through the mouth.
I've got 3 hit points.
Okay.
I need to get away.
We can end this all right now.
You will all feed our armies.
Is he gonna get nuked?
So close.
Wait, I have inspiration. I have inspiration.
Inspiration.
I have inspiration. I haven't used that.